Sweet morning, divine angels. How is life? How was your last 1 week?
Sweet morning.
Poonam is sitting in the nature this morning.
I'm attending home to my garden. Just assuming there is lot of abundance.
Yes, it's all green everywhere.
Yes.
Hmm.
Full of abundance.
In fact, the 500 rupee note that is in circulation, that has lots of greens. The green energy.
Yes.
Good. So how about the assignments? Are you following the assignments? The activities which are supposed to be done?
Not
What are you experiencing?
not all the activities, but that money goal and money blessings that I'm doing daily, and listening to the music and assuming that relationship harmony that I'm doing. And today I planted the sapling also for the money plant.
Brilliant. How was it for you, Manohar?
Yes, it's yeah.
We can't hear you a little.
Coming to the activity, I was doing the money goal. I did it on Monday, Tuesday, and then after that, I stopped, and then again I restarted on the Saturday and Sunday. I restarted. Yeah, I'm planning to make this more consistent, and yeah, the song one also I did that for 2 days, and then I somehow stopped. Yeah, I need to do that again. But yeah, after talking with you, one of the change that I have done is whenever I'm sending a message, I'm sending a message saying that as a token of, yeah, like you said, I'm a part of this program, and as part of this, like I want to do this 111 exchange. Yeah, though I haven't got uh, uh, just people have given me a thumbs up, but they haven't transferred to my account. But still, I feel much better that whenever I'm doing this, I'm asking for an energy exchange. So that is the thing. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Yeah. How about Shivani?
Yeah, all good. Lot of things happening.
Mhm.
So just quite occupied.
So how like what kind of occupying is going on as far as
Uh,
money is concerned?
Money is concerned.
Not
So
other.
yeah, uh, the goal which I set in previous batch that I achieved maybe up to 30-40%.
Hmm.
So looking forward to work on that.
Mhm. 1 जनवरी का ₹1,00,000 बन रहा है ना, इकट्ठे हो रहे हैं ना?
वो एक्चुअली मैं एग्जैक्टली वैसे फॉलो नहीं कर रही हूँ, जैसे आपने बताया था कि निकालना नहीं, मैं उसी से पेमेंट कर रही हूँ।
हम्म।
तो वो मैं डाल देती हूँ बीच बीच में, तो एक बार ट्रैक करना पड़ेगा मेरे को कितना उधर पे आ रहा है। कभी कभी मेरे पहले वाले अकाउंट में आ जाता है, कभी इसमें आ जाता है। सो इट, और वो डेली का भी नहीं कर रही हूँ, बट हाँ डेली मोस्ट ऑफ द लाइक वीक में 5 days तो ट्रांजेक्शन हो ही रहे हैं, इवन 7 days ही हो रहे हैं। So, वो निकलने या आने वाले कौन से ही हो रहे हैं वो नहीं पता। बट ट्रांजेक्शंस
नहीं,
आर रनिंग थ्रू आउट एवरी डे।
so by 1 जनवरी 2026 उसमें लाखों रुपए रहेंगे कि नहीं? 6 फिगर का
हाँ,
अमाउंट वहां पे
वो
दिखेगा
तो
कि नहीं?
अगर टोटल वो देखेंगे कि जो अर्निंग्स आ रहे हैं वो उधर ट्रांसफर कर देंगे, जैसे मेरे प्रीवियस अकाउंट में भी आ रहे हैं, तो वो तो हो जाएगा।
नहीं, मैनिपुलेशन नहीं करने का।
हम्म।
अदर यू
नहीं,
फॉलो
आपने
द
बोला था ना
सिस्टम।
इनकमिंग वाले जोड़ेंगे तो उससे अबव हो जाएगा।
वहां पे रहना चाहिए ना, क्योंकि यू हैव टू यूज दैट मनी।
अब मैं डालती हूँ उधर, फिर वापस खर्चे करने लगती हूँ उधर से, तो कम हो जाते हैं, फिर डाल देती
यही
हूँ।
होता है, यही होता है। दैट इज एग्जैक्टली व्हाट हैपेंस। सी, दिस इज वेयर यू नीड टू bring into that discipline. Otherwise, it is just living a normal life, no big deal.
फिर लगता है कि सेविंग्स में डाल के क्या करना है, फिर कहीं इन्वेस्ट कर देती हूँ, वो
इन्वेस्ट
भी
करो,
होता है।
इन्वेस्ट करो।
हाँ
ऐसा ना हो कि इन्वेस्ट करने में कोई चैलेंज नहीं
हाँ,
है,
इन्वेस्ट कर देती हूँ, जो एक्सेसिव होता है इन्वेस्ट कर देती हूँ।
बट यू शुड हैव अ कंप्लीट क्लैरिटी ऑन दैट, दिस इज द अमाउंट इज देयर, और वो जैसा का वैसा ही है। आई एम नॉट टचिंग इट, आई एम नॉट यूजिंग दैट मनी फॉर डूइंग एनीथिंग एल्स।
हाँ, वो तो है, वो मेरा जो भी अर्निंग आ रहा है मैं वो सेविंग्स में ही डाल रही हूँ। या तो म्यूचुअल फंड या स्टॉक मार्केट या फिर एफडी वगैरह, वो उसमें से नहीं खर्च कर रही हूँ।
Okay, chalo, let's. The whole objective is that you have to use this resource to build that fund. Now, if you fail in doing that, then you know that what you are inviting yourself into. So that is the way you are already living your life so far. अगर हमने उस पैटर्न को ब्रेक नहीं किया तो वही हमारा पैटर्न जैसा बना वैसे ही बनता जाएगा, वैसे ही चलता जाएगा। Good. How many of you are doing those Sunday morning rituals?
Sunday morning rituals, which one?
ग्रुप में मैसेज डाल रहा हूँ हर सैटरडे को कि संडे बिफोर यू जॉइन द सेशन डू दिस रिचुअल्स।
Like visualizing whatever we want that is already happening.
No, there are 3 activities which you're supposed to do. There are 3 assignments and उसको करना है।
वो कुछ आपने भेजी थी, वो अभी नहीं खोल के देखी है, जो 3 डॉक्यूमेंट्स आपने भेजे हैं,
Document जो भेजी,
उसका बात कर रहे हैं।
Yes. Every Saturday I'm sending it with a message कि सुबह इसको करके फिर सेशन में आना। Cool. See, the point is that you observe that, see, you know, to get results, what actions needs to be taken. If you do not take those actions, you won't get those results. As simple as that. See, law of universe, law of attraction वैसे ही काम करता है. It always works. It always manifests things for you based on the actions that you are taking. Now, अगर आपको यूनिवर्स दे रहा है कि आप ये सारे actions लो, whether you're getting it through me, whether you're getting it from anywhere else, the whole point is that universe has created this platform so that whatever I am sharing with you, you get that. है ना, आप उसके ऊपर एक्शन लेना आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, उसके ऊपर मोमेंटम जनरेट करना आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, उसके ऊपर उस मोमेंटम को मेंटेन करना भी आपका रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है।
ये जो आपने 3 सेंड किए हैं, ये एपिसोड 7, 11 और उसके हैं, ये तो जो कल शेयर किया था।
हाँ, वो मैं हर सैटरडे को शेयर करता हूँ।
अच्छा, ये हर संडे करना है।
It is basically an assessment that your money assessment that you are doing every Sunday in the morning, so that you know that this is where I stand.
Okay, so the earlier assessment we have done, now we need to revise it. That
Yeah.
how much improvement I already done.
Yeah. Ideally, you are not supposed to look at the one which you have already done last week. वो देखने का जरूरत नहीं, वो देखोगे तो फिर वो biased हो जाएगा, उसको देखना नहीं। You just need to do it every Sunday in the morning. और अपना स्कोर कितना है देखो, स्कोर का मतलब क्या है देखो, and very important, because this is the only assessment sheet that you have using which you can measure your success being in the part of this program. Otherwise जिंदगी जैसे चल रही चलती रहेगी, you know. The energy exchange that you are putting into this program, you are not getting or rather taking the best advantage of it. And this whole thing is designed in a way so that it works for you. Okay, so okay, can we have all of you on the camera just for the picture? Are you doing that chakra meditation? Have you started doing that?
Yes, it started.
I do that every day.
That's the simplest way of doing it. You know, the system that I have shared with you is the simplest way to do it. You can take it even at higher levels as well.
Yes, I have
That's
downloaded.
the simplest way to do it. Good. Yeah, Shivani, Rajeshwari, can you come on camera for a minute?
राजेश्वरी,
Cool. So you know what we are supposed to do, right? Look at the camera, keep your eyes wide open, and let's count 1, 2, 3 together. 1, 2. Brilliant. Okay, how many of you are following the 7-star lifestyle? We are discussing on it for last 3 weeks. So how many of you are actually following it? Like actually, see, once you follow it, you start experiencing it anyway. How many of you are actually following it? Follow करने से पहले आपको believe करना पड़ेगा कि हाँ ये ऐसा ही है. And if I do it, I am going to get that. Okay, so this is something where we are building the foundation of this massive success which is waiting for you. So let me start today's session. Brilliant. So next 15 to 20 minutes, don't let your attention go anywhere. Okay. So here we go. My screen is visible to all of you. Just unmute and say yes.
Yes.
Good. So see, these sessions are extremely crucial. Particularly following them up is even more crucial than just simply attending them. So the session that we were covering is 7-star luxury lifestyle. And when you think of a 7-star luxury lifestyle brand, if we talk about in terms of cars, these are the brands that we see around us. Now, the specialty of these brands are one of the specialties that if you own any of them, you know what it is all about. Now, what we are talking about is this luxury brand, which you already own. As long as you keep it at 7-star luxury level, you can achieve anything that you can dream of in your lifetime. Okay, possible. So this covers 3 specific areas when we talk about 7-star luxury lifestyle. The first one is physical wealth, which you already have, then mental wealth, and then emotional wealth. So 7-star luxury lifestyle comprises complete control on these 3 wealth types. The first one is physical wealth, which comprises the sensory organs and skeletal system that you and I have, followed by the cardiovascular system, the heart and the vessels, blood vessels, followed by the nervous system, which is taking care of our neural activities, followed by respiratory system, where we are breathing in oxygen, breathing out carbon dioxide, and it is directly working with the heart, followed by the digestive system, which is our fuel source. So we use the stomach as a fuel tank, followed by the remaining system, which gives us energy from the food. We have that excretory system, which takes away all the toxins that our body is generating while digesting these food. And finally, reproductive system, which helps us to reproduce us, to reproduce human beings. That's the objective of the reproduction system. The most important factor that is all about is when we talked about physical wealth is being consciously aware and staying consciously connected with each and every physical body part. Because collectively, they define you. Collectively, they define you. So the way you represent yourself to the world outside is an outcome of your control on this 7-star lifestyle system parts. So make sure that you are fully in control of these physical wealth that you already have. Okay. This is followed by the mental wealth. And mental wealth comprises 7 aspects. The first one is obviously mastering your thoughts. That is not to allow any negative thoughts to take control of your thoughts. Followed by emotional resilience. We have already discussed this in detail. Followed by beliefs and values. Your beliefs and values are your assets. And beliefs are certain things that you repeatedly accept as true. And values are when that acceptance of belief continues for a longer duration, it becomes your value. Like you become like that. This is followed by daily mental hygiene, where we were talking about journaling, meditation, etc. Then growth over comfort. So wherever you are in a comfortable zone, if you want to come out of it and move towards achieving abundance and prosperity in your life, you have to move into a growth mindset. So you have to come from that comfort mindset and get into the growth mindset, and this is a continuous process. Because every day when you get up in the morning, you need to reset that mindset. And if the reset process is not proper, the rest of the day will not be the way you want it. Then comes setting your boundaries. कहाँ पे no बोलना है, कहाँ पे जाना है, कहाँ पे नहीं जाना है, कहाँ पे delayed gratification को accept करना है. These are all about setting boundaries. You need to set your boundaries on your own, such that your mental energy is not get drained off. And then staying in gratitude. So these are the 7-star component of mental wealth. If you are again consciously aware and consciously connected with these 7 activities, you are actually enjoying a 7-star lifestyle, because you know that you are in your control. Nobody is taking control of yourself. Then we discussed about the chakra meditation. So this is something which connects us with the cosmic energy around us. And I shared 2 very simple ways of doing this chakra meditation. Like if you are not having enough time throughout the day, then you can at least commit 10 minutes of your time to do this meditation, preferably getting up in the morning, the first thing, and then applying that 5-count rule, or rather 1 breathing cycle rule with 20 counts to activate these chakras whenever you want to. So 1 breathing cycle for each chakra of 20 counts, and we connected the 20 counts with the count of your heartbeat. So if you count with your heartbeat, you will be actually in better control of all these chakras, all these energy points. Now from here, today we will move towards emotional wealth. Now emotional wealth is a huge subject. There are plenty of things involved in emotional wealth. We'll cover them one after another over the next few weeks. Today we will start with 7 definite sources for making money. Now you observe that you have a deep connection, deep emotional connection with money. Each one of us have. Okay, so let us see that what kind of connection you and I have with money. So I am going to ask you this question, that what is your emotional connection with money? Whatever is coming to your mind right now, just share it. You don't need to manipulate anything, you don't need to articulate anything. Now, how you are emotionally connected with money? What comes to you in your mind first?
Blessing.
Pardon?
Blessing.
Blessing, okay. So when somebody asks you to pay something, you do feel blessed?
Yes.
You feel blessed when somebody asks you that, okay, itna paisa de do, and you feel blessed that yes.
Because that's an act of, for example, when I'm paying you, so you are whatever knowledge you are transferring, and I'm paying. So that's a blessing. So that's an act where I'm paying you, and I'm so that's a blessing which I'm going to get. Is what.
Brilliant, fantastic, good. Yes, Rajeshwari, Shivani, what is your emotional connection with money?
Having more than enough is a way that we live a stress-free life.
Okay,
When we
so
have
like,
enough money or more than that, definitely it keeps us away from the stress.
okay,
The
so
moment
what is,
your money level is low, definitely you will get into stress.
don't talk about you, say I.
Okay.
Yes, it's all
Yeah.
about you. Yeah. So
So
now you need to define that barrier, like this
yeah,
is my barrier. So unless you have a clarity on that barrier, you
right,
will always stay in that stress condition.
right.
So do not
So
use the word stress.
whenever we have more than enough, I have more than enough. I feel like I'm blessed to even give it to others, pass
Brilliant,
it on to others.
fantastic. And yes, Rajeshwari, what is how your emotional connection with money?
As I don't have much knowledge of emotional connection with money, but with if I see the money, having the money, it gives me happiness. Yeah, I have something to cherish for myself and to give others or to serve also. That I can say.
Okay, so what you are supposed to do now over this week is
Mhm.
observe that how you feel when you pay somebody. Actually observe.
That
I have,
emotion.
may I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I have started this thing that earlier sometimes whenever it is stressing or somebody is charging excessive for something, so I felt a little stressed. But after reading this Happy Money by Ken Honda, now I have read about several articles and one story about an old man who was blessing the money before he pass it on, physical money, before he pass it on to anyone. And whenever he's paying to someone, like everyone has a positive thing, a connection with him. And people say that something blessed or something. So whosoever received money, or maybe people went to him for blessings only. So like post that also I was following it a bit, but after reading Happy Money, matlab, I started like whenever, even if I am paying excessive amount to someone, maybe a sabji wala, maybe anyone, so I don't I don't give with a stress feeling. Now I give a blessing and a happy, with a happy feeling that yes, I am blessed to I am blessed that I have enough money that I can help someone. I can think it as a donation, if even if someone is charging excessive money. So that shifted the mindset in me in
Brilliant.
reality.
Brilliant. So
So
you can
now whenever I am paying, I pay it with a happy thing, and even I to bless the other person, whomsoever I'm passing the money.
awesome. So
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 that little
this is
shift,
something.
like earlier, I was after paying, like it was a feeling like I have paid excessive, something like that. So now that I am gradually uh, vanishing that feeling.
Good. So there's a difference between excess and excessive.
Well, right, right. So you got the
Okay.
words.
So what I'm suggesting is that throughout this week, at least throughout this week, be consciously aware and stay consciously connected whenever you are making a payment. Number one, actually observe that what is going on in your mind. What kind of thoughts comes to your mind when you make any payment? Number one. And number two that you will be doing is whatever you are being asked, you will pay at least something extra. मान के चले आपको सब्जी वाला बोल रहे हैं 20 रुपए होगा, आप उसको 21 रुपए दो, काइंड ऑफ थिंग, या 25 rupees दो, काइंड ऑफ. And while doing so also, observe what is going on. ठीक है, जिंदगी भर के लिए नहीं कह रहा हूँ, खाली एक हफ्ते के लिए करके दे दो, लेकिन ऑनेस्टली करना है। इट्स नॉट कि चलो आज मैंने कर लिया फिर कल देखा गया कि अरे नहीं वो तो 20 रुपए मांगता है, मैं आप उसके पास रोज जा रहा हूँ, रोज मैं उसको 5 रुपए एक्स्ट्रा दे रहा हूँ। देखो वो आपको हर दिन 5 रुपए एक्स्ट्रा देता है, वो जब वजन करता है हमेशा एक्स्ट्रा ही देता है। द सेम सब्जी वाला, डू यू नोटिस दैट? आप उसको बोलोगे, मान के चलो आपने उससे 1 किलो कुछ कुछ मांगा एंड मे बी से इट इज 50 ग्राम लेस, यू से चलो चलेगा कोई बात नहीं दे दो, ही विल नेवर बाज ऑन दैट, वो कुछ ना कुछ तरीके से उसको बढ़ा के ही देगा। डू यू नोटिस दैट? कुछ भी नहीं है तो थोड़ा मिर्ची डाल देगा या एक नींबू डाल देगा, करके वो 50 ग्राम कवर करेगा ही करेगा।
राइटली सेड, मतलब वो लोग तो ज्यादा देते हैं, हम ही थोड़ा को बार्गेन करने लगते हैं।
So you just observe this and then act accordingly. Okay, good. So we have got a very good start for this session, and let's go ahead. So here we go. So we are working on the emotional wealth, which is directly in touch with connected with money. Okay. So here we go. So the first one that we covered is the 7. We are talking about 7 definite sources of making money. This is the first one, which is key skills for basic needs. This is what you apply when you are in a job, when you are in a business, where you are applying your key skills, the skills that you already have, which you are applying to fulfill your basic needs, like to run your family, to run the anything that goes with a family. It could be your children's education, it could be your health expenses, it could be your rent if you're paying rent, it could be your car fuel expenses, it could be your electricity bill, water bill. Yeah, these are all your basic needs. These are the needs that need to fulfill to ensure that you are alive. है ना, अपने आप को अलाइव रखोगे तभी तो जाके आप अपने ड्रीम्स को फुलफिल कर पाओ। सो ऑब्जर्व दैट द फर्स्ट डेफिनेट सोर्स फॉर मेकिंग मनी इज द की स्किल्स फॉर बेसिक नीड्स। ओके, एवरीबॉडी क्लियर? देयर इज नो डाउट अबाउट दिस। गेम शुरू होता है इसके बाद से। So this is the first definite source for making money. The second one is freelancing or coaching. Now that your basic needs are being addressed, that you have enough money to fulfill your basic needs, if you want to make some extra money using the same skills or maybe learning new skills, then the next way, the next option to make money is through freelancing and nowadays through coaching. अब आज के दिन में सुनने में लगता है कि कोचिंग कुछ ऐसी चीज है जो हम अलग से जाके कर रहे हैं। You think about tuition. There are many people who take tuitions, who give tuitions. है ना, वो on their way back हम लोग करते थे जब हम जॉब करते थे, जॉब से वापस आने के टाइम पे किसी को पढ़ा के फिर घर आते थे। That was a kind of freelancing और coaching, है ना, वो भी कोचिंग ही है। So this is the second way of making money. If you're doing that, fair enough. If you're not doing that, start focusing on this. Now, what is the difference between these two? Let me put it this way. Now, see, money making is not a single road. It's a network of connected highways. So we are talking about each of these highways. जहां से हमारे पास definitely पैसे आते हैं. The start from the first route, which you are already doing, and then with each new route, it becomes easier to navigate. So I am taking you through a chronological roadmap. And obviously the first one is, which I share, is all about your skills for fulfilling your needs, like earning from skills and employment. You can consider this as your well, kua. You draw water from here to fulfill all your daily requirements. So that is your well. So like you master a high value skill, that the market demands, whether it is technical, creative, or managerial, so that you can increase your income through your job. आपका promotion होगा तो salary बढ़ेगा. You can deliver more value than you are paid for to create promotion and referral opportunities. And also you constantly upgrade your skills to remain relevant in a changing economy. So unless you upgrade your skills, you will become redundant. फिर आपको pink slip मिल जाता है. So this is the part of the first one. The second one is when we're talking about freelancing and coaching, it is like planting a small garden beside your main well. It adds variety and surplus. आपने उसी कुआं के पास एक छोटा सा गार्डन बना दिया. धीरे धीरे थोड़ा सा टाइम मिला तो आपने गार्डन बनाया. So you start with low cost. It is also skill based, so that you can manage alongside your key source of income. जो भी आपका current source of income है, जहाँ पे आप अपना skill set इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं to fulfill your needs, उसके साथ साथ आपने एक low cost कुछ start किया, जहाँ पे आपका cost कम आ रहा है लेकिन आपके पास कुछ ना कुछ extra आ रहा है. You can focus on a niche service to stand out from general competition. ये भी आप कर सकते हैं. And you can reinvest your early profits into tools or learning to scale faster. यानी आप खुद को upgrade भी साथ साथ कर रहे हो. So this is the opportunity of freelancing, which helps you to get some additional source of income. Then comes your own business. Like when you master these two areas, then you think of getting started with your own business. One of the ways to start your own business is through network marketing. You own a business when you start network marketing. The advantage is that उसमें आपका कुछ खास investment नहीं है, unless and until you want to learn the techniques of dealing with people. That's what they train you, people skills. Otherwise आपके वहाँ पे कुछ खास खर्चा है नहीं. You just buy the product, create a network, let people buy the product, and you make some extra money. This is the easiest way to start or own a business, followed by you actually using your own skills जो आपके पास already है, या आपने कुछ और नया skill ले लिया. Now how can we compare this with my own setup? पहले हमारे पास एक well था. After that well, we created a small garden around it. Now what we are doing, we are sowing seeds that grow into fruit-bearing trees over time. Or maybe just look at it at a previous stage, like building your own farm. So you can control both the crops and the profits. That is like a small business, owning a small business. कि अभी आपके पास एक गार्डन था, अब गार्डन के साथ साथ आपने एक छोटा सा फार्म भी बना लिया उसके चारों तरफ. धीरे धीरे आज कुछ पौधा लगा, कल कुछ पौधा लगा, for some vegetables. That's what we do. That's what you can get started with. So you can control both the crops and the profits. क्योंकि आपको समय भी होना चाहिए उस crops को follow up करना, उसको maintain करना, उसका देखभाल करना, from all your time that you have. So you will probably invest some of your morning time, maybe some of your evening time into that. Now this is something about identifying a market gap and create a unique value proposition. आपने gap identify किया, this gap existing, and you can fulfill that gap with getting started into a business. You can keep a tight control over cash flow, profits fuel survival and growth. If you have a continuous cash flow, that will add to your profit and that will help you to survive further and grow also. Later on, what you can do, you can create a systematic operation system, a system kind of, so the business can run without your constant presence. Now, if you do not have a business of your own right now, the best way to learn this is getting into a network marketing business. Because they have already the system in place. आपको system बनाने की जरूरत नहीं. You only need to learn the art of people skills. Make sure that the products that the company is dealing with, they're high quality, reliable product, so that when people are using those products, they're happy with the products, and you have a repeat volumes. If the products are of good quality, people will keep on buying. Even you will also keep on buying, and that will help you to generate a new cash flow system for yourself without any risk. and then dhire dhire you can start your own business also with the skill set which you already have. Then comes the next stage, which is financial instruments, where we are talking about investments. Like you are investing your money in fixed deposit, देन लेटर जब थोड़ा सा ज्यादा हो गया उसको आपने म्यूचुअल फंड में डाला, फिर थोड़ा सा ज्यादा हो गया उसको आपने स्टॉक में डालना शुरू किया. These are different financial instruments. फिर थोड़ा सा और आगे आपने उसको बॉन्ड्स में डालना शुरू किया. So these are all financial instruments where you are putting your money in. This is also a definite source of making money as well. How it works, it is like you are sowing seeds that grow into fruit bearing trees over time. So now imagine what we are doing. Step one, we are using the well to fulfill our needs. फिर हमने उसके चारों तरफ एक गार्डन बनाया, लाइक अपना फ्रीलांसिंग कर रहे हैं, थोड़ा बहुत एक्स्ट्रा पैसा आ रहा है, सुंदर लग रहा है. फिर हमने क्या किया, थोड़ा सा और हमने उसमें तो छोटे छोटे अनाज के पौधे लगाए. We are creating a small farm out of it. Once those farms started producing their produces, you have some more extra money. Now you started sowing seeds that grow into fruit bearing trees. Maybe आपने एक आम का बीज डाल दिया, कुछ और बीज डाल दिया, like that, है ना. धीरे 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 आप अपना फार्म को बड़ा बना रहे, and at every stage it is giving you some kind of return. So you can begin with low risk, long term investments like index funds हो गए, government bonds हो गए. Gradually you can diversify into equities, mutual funds and ETFs, अच्छी rate exchange traded funds, and then reinvest the dividends and returns for compounding growth. So this is the fourth way or fourth source of making money. It's a definite source of making money. This is followed by real estate returns. Real estate return मतलब आपके पास खुद का एक छोटा सा शायद मकान है जहां से आपको कुछ रेंटल इनकम आ रहा है, और मे बी आप रेंट दे रहे थे, नाउ you got your own home, तो आपका वो रेंटल इनकम बच गया. So when we are talking about real estate income, it is like owning the land where others pay you to live or work. It's like renting a fertile field. क्या अभी आपके पेड़ भी धीरे धीरे बड़ा होना शुरू हुआ, तो आपने थोड़ा सा और अपना जमीन ज्यादा खरीद लिया आसपास, and you are letting that land for somebody to live or work, and you are renting it out and you are making some rental income. Here also you can start with small manageable properties before moving to large investments. You can leverage financing wisely without overexpending debts, and you can choose locations with growth potential and strong rental demand. And you can start with small properties. जरूरी नहीं कि पहले 3 BHK 4 BHK property लेना. You can even start with studio apartments, जहाँ आपका इन्वेस्टमेंट बहुत छोटा होगा और धीरे धीरे उस इन्वेस्टमेंट को आप आगे बढ़ा सकते हो. This is also a definite source of income. Then comes royalties and copyrights. Now, royalties, copyrights are something like intellectual property rights. ये सारे क्या है? These are like leveraging your free time in writing a book that keeps paying you even while you sleep. मतलब आपने क्या किया, पहले आपके पास एक कुआं था, उसको आप यूज कर रहे थे, फिर उसके पास आप एक छोटा सा गार्डन बनाया, फिर वहां से आपने एक छोटा सा एक फार्म बनाया, फिर फार्म के बाहर आपने बड़े बड़े ट्रीज लगाए, ट्रीज के बीज डाले, जैसे आम हो गया, कटहल हो गया. So when these trees will go up, पपाया होगा, when the trees will go up, they will bear fruits. वहां से आपको पैसे मिल सकते हैं. फिर उसको आपने क्या किया, आपने उसके आसपास के थोड़ा सा लैंड और खरीद लिया, फिर उस लैंड को आपने रेंट पे देना शुरू किया, उससे भी आपके पास इनकम आना शुरू. नाउ यू हैव मल्टीपल सोर्सेस ऑफ इनकम, सो यू हैव डेफिनेटली सम फ्री टाइम, राइट, थ्रू आउट द डे. So you can start using that free time to create something that can give you income in the form of royalties. कि आपने एक बार मेहनत किया और बार बार उससे आपके साथ पैसे आते रहे. So one example could be writing a book that can keep you paying while you are asleep. Okay, I'll talk about writing a book in a little while, that what is possible there. So this is another way of generating money. And now comes the seventh one, which is passive income sources. Passive income sources kya hai? These are like automated income streams. It's like a building a self-running water mill that generates power without your daily effort. It's like building a self-running water mill that generates power without your daily effort. This could be like setting up an affiliate program or automated e-commerce solution or a subscription service, or using systems and software to handle transactions and delivery. Monitoring performance periodically, but let automation do the heavy lifting. These are all passive income sources. There are many passive income sources available today. My question to you is, actually ask yourself, after this key skill for basic needs, which is one of the definite source for making money for yourself, are you freelancing and coaching as well? If the answer is no, get started ASAP. You have to get started somewhere. So instead of starting it one day, make your day one today. Followed by owning a business. Do you own a business? If your answer is no, better own a business. You must own a business. The best way to do it is, as I shared, with any network marketing company. If you want to work with me, I can share you. I can help you to work with the company which I am working with. Okay. Then go to get into financial instruments. Start investing. If you're not doing it, start doing it. Even if it is small, just start doing it. Real estate returns. Start preparing for it. Okay. Build a system such that you can buy real estates. आज नहीं तो कल होगा, लेकिन उसकी तैयारी शुरू कीजिए अभी से. You know, the system that I'm suggesting you to create 1 lakh rupee for yourself by 1st January 2026, उसके पीछे बहुत सारे मकसद हैं. One of them is that if you learn how to do it and you multiply it, you can help yourself to buy real estates with that. This is followed by royalties and copyrights. One of the best ways to do is to write a book. Now, book writing से ही royalty and नहीं आएगा. आपको बुक को ऐसे लिखना पड़ेगा so that आपके पास royalty है, so that लोग उसको खरीदे. नहीं तो it will be just an investment and you are basically just writing a book or authoring a book. That's it. Nothing beyond that. The book has to bring money for you. And then passive income sources. So these are the definite sources of making money. And imagine if all these 7 definite sources are already there with you. Imagine what will be your emotional relationship with money. I'm only talking about definite sources of making money. We will be covering a lot of other things. But this is the starting point, क्योंकि यही सारे sources हैं जहां से हमें पैसे मिलते हैं. These are the only sources from where we make money. Right? So let me share something with you as far as book authoring is concerned. Okay, so notice this, what I'm talking about, book authoring. It's not about book writing. There's a fundamental difference between writing and authoring. राइटिंग मतलब आपने 10 किताबें पढ़ी, उससे कॉन्सेप्ट उठाया, उसी के आधार पे आपने कुछ लिख दिया, चैट जीपीटी को यूज किया, कुछ लिख दिया. दैट इज कॉल्ड राइटिंग. Like you are not an authority on it. Authority means, author means when you're authoring a book and you are an authority on it. For example, like if I compile whatever I am sharing with you in this Money Magnet Mastermind sessions, I'm an authority on that. Why am I an authority? Because whatever I'm sharing with you, I'm already practicing that. ठीक है. हाँ, मैं करोड़ों के लेवल पे खेल नहीं रहा हूँ, लेकिन लाखों के लेवल पे खेल रहा हूँ। लेकिन शुरू किया था 1000 से, 1000 से ही शुरू किया था, 100 से ही शुरू किया था. So I will share a little bit about this book writing thing. Shivani is already there. You can take her help because she helps people to write book and publish them. So I will just touch upon that. That what is the possibility? Okay. So again, let me share my screen. I will strongly recommend you to focus on authoring books. So you can see my screen, right? It says Kindle Direct Publishing. Now this is Amazon service using which you can publish your book without any cost. At least you can start with your ebooks, and then eventually you can get into print publication with paperbacks and hardbacks. So what Kindle Direct Publishing is? It's Amazon's ebook publishing platform, which is launched in November 2007, concurrently with the first Amazon Kindle device. Originally called Digital Text Platform, the platform allows authors and publishers to publish their books to the Amazon Kindle store. So it is called KDP. Authors can upload documents in several formats for delivery via the KDP website and charge anywhere between $0.99 to $200 for their work. इंडिया में आप 99 रुपीज में भी किताब पब्लिश कर सकते हो. Like it is almost less than $1, almost close to $1. Sorry. So that is the option that KDP gives you. And today KDP on top of that, KDP access books in 44 languages. So the advantage that you have is you can translate the same book in 44 languages and you can make it available to people worldwide. In 2016, Amazon also added a paperback option, and in 2021, a hardback option, which is case laminated version, both of which use print on demand technology. And I'll share this link with you. This was followed by a little information on what KDP is all about, what Kindle Direct Publishing is all about. So let me share that as well. And then I will share how to write a book which you can actually make popular and start making money. So this is the Kindle Direct Publishing homepage, kdp.amazon.com. Now what they say, KDP provides you with free and simple tools to self-publish your books in more than 10 countries over 45 languages. It's no more 44. According to Wikipedia, it was 44. Now they are offering you more than 45 languages. And what it helps you to do, it helps you to be your own publisher. Like you can self-publish easily, you can earn more, up to 70% royalty, and offer your ebook on Kindle Unlimited by enrolling in KDP Select. तो Kindle Unlimited में जो लोग किताबें पढ़ते हैं ना, उसको पढ़ने से आपको रॉयल्टी मिलता है. And you can keep control also. You can retain ownership of your content, publish on your schedule, and set your own price list. Okay. Publish in different formats to reach more readers in their preferred way to read. Ebooks and print books, both at your own comfort. You can earn more with KDP. They get paid for each page read in Kindle Unlimited. Imagine, it is very small amount. In बूंद बूंद से घड़ा भरता है ना. So earn royalties for each page read on Kindle Unlimited when you enroll your book in KDP Select. Earn up to 70% on ebooks, 70 to 35% depending on our ebook content and which countries it is being sold, and earn up to 60% on print books. The 60% royalty on paperback and hardcover books sold through KDP. And you can books, like these are the categories of books where you can publish your books. And you can read this page also, where we'll we'll find about how people are getting benefited. Okay, now why I'm suggesting all these things, and what is the possibility that you can have for yourself. I shared about this book recently. उसके पीछे एक purpose है. And though I shared it in multiple platforms with multiple thoughts, multiple ideas, purpose यही है जो हम अभी discuss करने जा रहे हैं. So I shared an option using which you can also create your own identity in the book readers community. Now see the size of this book. Did you see the size of this book? It fits my palm. That's it. इतना छोटा है. It is hardly about 8 millimeters in width. It has close to 150 pages. Exact number of pages is 146. And this book is currently available worldwide in 14 languages. It is one of the best sellers across the world. And the way this book is written is the way you can write any book for yourself also. See how he wrote the book. Did you see the book? हर चैप्टर को देखो, एक चैप्टर जो है ना वो सिर्फ 2 पेज का है. This is the first page and this is the second page and it's over. The way he has given the title of the book is this. Can you read it? He is talking about number. This book is so handy, so small in size, that even you can buy it and put it in your trousers pocket. And you know, your books become bestseller when they're available in the bookstores of airports. Like whichever city you are right now, उस city से कम से कम हर दिन 500 फ्लाइट्स टेक ऑफ करते हैं. कम से कम दिल्ली से तो बहुत सारे फ्लाइट्स टेक ऑफ करते हैं, more than 1000 flights. On an average, every flight has approximately 150 passengers. 150 पैसेंजर्स में से कोई ना कोई ऑन एन एवरेज एक पैसेंजर एक बुक खरीदता ही है. Now imagine if there are say 100 such airports all over India, 100 such airports, और हर एयरपोर्ट से ऐसे 500 किताबें बिक रही. 50,000 books are getting sold. People prefer to buy books that they can read within an hour or maximum 2 hours. 2 घंटे के अंदर उनको पढ़ना है. So they will buy the book, they will sit in the lobby, airport lobby. वहां पे उसको थोड़ी देर पढ़ेंगे. Then they will board the flight. Flight में बैठ के थोड़ी देर पढ़ेंगे. Maybe they will read the rest of the book on their way back. या कहीं पे भी जा रहे. So a book of this size makes an ideal fit for people to read within 1.5 to 2 hours when they have nothing else to do, no distraction. So I have shared about this gentleman's story. So he's a multi-millionaire and he lost his job in 2012. And then he came up with his first book, which is 30 Days, Master Your Habit, Master Your Life. Change your habit, change your life. So that book itself became a bestseller. उसके बाद उन्होंने एक और किताब लिखा, उनका एक्सपीरियंस अबाउट हाउ टू पब्लिश अ बुक ऑन Amazon and how to make it a #1 best-selling book on Amazon. And he wrote a book on that, and that became again another bestseller. And then he wrote a few more books. This was his 6th book. So he has written 13 books so far. उनमें से 3 बुक इनके इंटरनेशनल बेस्ट सेलर्स हैं. And imagine, Amazon gives you 60%. 60% बोला था ना, वेबसाइट में देखा था, रॉयल्टी मिलता है. So if this book costs 200 rupees, उसका 60% उसको मिल रहा है 120 रुपए.
No, sir, it's not that way it works.
है ना? You know, and he came up with a very simple concept. He said, if I can make $1 from every book, और अगर मेरा 1 million किताबें बुक बिक गई, तो I can become a millionaire. So when he lost his job, he just focused on this one dream, because he tried multiple options to get a job which he couldn't. क्योंकि उसके पास जो skill set था, that skill set was not in demand at that point of time. So he was basically doing some journaling and all that, और उसी journaling से उसने एक किताब लिख डाला 30 days के लिए. So this opportunity is there with each one of us. And why I always talk about this guy, Mark Britlow, because इसके पास कोई डिग्री नहीं है. He is not a PhD, he is not a MSc or MA in psychology, nothing like that. He is only 3 years younger to me. 1973 born. Imagine the royalty income that he is making today. Now my invitation is, okay, how are you emotionally connecting yourself to this opportunity? You know, आज की डेट में वो क्या करता है, वो ट्रेनिंग देता है, कोचिंग देता है, सेशंस देता है, based on his own books. He has his own training program based on this book. Imagine how much money he is making. Forget about selling them. Change your relationship with money. आप सोचो, even after all these things, he lives a very simple life, and he does a lot of charity with this one. Lot of charity. You know, he says that God wants this money to be here, and he is only using me for that purpose. He is using me as a channel to arrange that fund to get this purpose fulfilled. Spiritual power of money. Magnificent opportunity for luminous energy yearning. So you're at the right place at the right time with the right opportunity, with the right people, with the right intention. Make things right for them. You know, whatever relationship you have with money, अभी तक आज की डेट में इस वक्त तक जहां पे भी था ना, उसको साइड कर दो, because that relationship will not take you wherever you want to go. You have to change that relationship. You have to have a mindset which is of abundance and prosperity happening right now. Imagine why this information is coming to you through me, through somebody who didn't even wrote a book. आज तक मैंने एक भी किताब लिखा नहीं, तैयारी चल रहा है, बहुत सारे मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट मैंने बना के रखा है. आई एम हियर टू पब्लिश दैट. बट हर बार उन मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट को जब मैं देखता हूं, मुझे लगता है कि नहीं, दिस इज नॉट द राइट थिंग. Write something better, write something better. So with this new awareness, what do you see possible for yourself?
Getting the right relationship.
Loud, loud.
Getting the right relationship with money.
अच्छा वैल्यू एडिशन हो रहा है मेरी तरफ से. Am I actually adding good value to the energy exchange that you are paying?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Is it worth it?
Yes.
Thank you. Yes, yeah, Poonam, Shivan, what do you see possible for yourself?
I see a lot of opportunities possible for myself. So with your talk, I was getting a lot of ideas. One idea to write another book on M3 universe that I started. So on a similar kind of book, like 50 or 66 ways of making money I can write. Another is getting my books. I am already planning for it. So getting my books in available in other languages, first in Hindi and then in some other languages. So that will definitely enhance more readership and more sales. Another thing I would like to say that initially when I listed my books in Amazon KDP, this KDP Select. So previously I was not getting any royalties or maybe once in a while, but now with several books listed, so I can, I'm getting a low amount, however it is, but every month I'm consistently getting, since past few months, I'm consistently getting this Amazon Select royalties. So however small, it's like a dividend only, but however small, the income has started, and with time it will grow. So another idea that is popping up is write more ebooks than you publish the paperbacks. So it will help bring you Amazon Select royalties as well as digital sales. A lot of readers download just digital versions. So this was also a thought from one of my mentor. I attended, maybe watched his video or maybe attended some programs where he taught about like writing more ebooks so that I can start focusing on. So actually with your talk, actually the focus is little bit shifting towards where towards the opportunities where I can gain more money.
Good. So it's worth joining back in the program once again.
Yeah, definitely. If we are talking about certain thing here, especially about earning more money, so definitely we are focusing on something about money, and what we focus on definitely expands.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. Yes, Poonam.
Yeah, welcome.
Poonam, your take. Poonam, we are waiting for you. We are unable to hear you. Okay, cool. So let's get started. I'll share the video as soon as it is available. I will share the summaries. I will share the activities. See, activities का पहाड़ बढ़ता जाएगा. You know, when you look at that activities, always remember that one person is doing it, following it, doing all those activities to the T. And that person is this person who is saying, telling you to do it.
Right.
Yeah. And you can see the reflection. You can see that whatever I'm saying, I'm just talking naturally. ऐसा नहीं कुछ बना बना के बोल रहा हूँ. So
बना के भी तो तभी बोल पाएंगे ना when you will do it.
yeah, exactly. मतलब हो सकता है I'm only working on articulating it, using the right words to put it together.
Right.
However, it's not something that I'm not practicing that I'm sharing with you. You know, I'm only
Right,
sharing with you only those things which I am practicing myself. There are many things which I don't practice.
Hmm.
And then putting it together, connecting the dots so that it makes sense. That how physical wealth is connected to money, how emotional, mental wealth is connected to money, how emotional wealth is connected to money. हमें वेल्थ जनरेशन के गेम में है तो वेल्थ जनरेशन सिर्फ पैसे से नहीं होता. वेल्थ इज इक्वल टू मनी प्लस हेल्थ प्लस टाइम. तीनों चीज होना जरूरी है.
Physical, mental, emotional.
आपके पास टाइम होना चाहिए, आपके पास मेंटल स्टेबिलिटी होना चाहिए टू एंजॉय दैट मनी, टू एंजॉय द अबंडेंस दैट गॉड हैज ऑलरेडी गिवन यू. हमें उस अबंडेंस को हासिल नहीं करना है, खाली एक्सेस करना है. Abundance and prosperity is already there around us. God has already sent us with all those things. हम ना अपने कुएं के अंदर बैठे हुए हैं. कुआं से हमें गार्डन बनाना है, गार्डन से छोटा सा फार्म बनाना है, छोटा सा फार्म से बड़ा सा प्लांटेशन बनाना है, बड़े बड़े ट्रीज लगाने हैं, फिर उसके बाहर थोड़ा सा और लैंड खरीदना है so that we can allow others to use that land and pay us. Then हमारे पास जो फ्री टाइम है उसको लेके हम लेवरेज करके कुछ और करें. One of the ways is writing a book so that way you can leave a legacy behind. At the same time you can transfer so many people, transform so many people. लोगों को uplift कर सकते हो, उनको वो दिशा दिखा सकते हो जिस दिशा में आप चल के इतनी दूर तक आए. And then finally creating a system which can give you royalty income. पेट आप दुनिया में रहो ना रहो, लोग आपको याद रखते हैं. जैसे लोग टाटा को याद रखते, जैसे लोग धीरू भाई अंबानी को याद करते, वैसे आपके भी जान पहचान के लोग, आपके परिवार के लोग भी आपको याद रखते हैं. जो भी आपसे उपकृत होंगे वही आपको याद रखते. And then you can divert that entire funds into some big activities. लोग टेररिज्म कर सकते हैं फंड कलेक्ट करके, हम ह्यूमनिज्म नहीं कर सकते फंड कलेक्ट करके. People are collecting fund to create terror, to maintain terror. We can generate fund to maintain love, peace, happiness around us. पैसे उनके पास नहीं जाना चाहिए, मैं उसको लेकर कुछ करूँ ना तो. If one of the mission could be that why I need that lot of money, I don't want money to go into the wrong hands. Money is not wrong. Money का अपना कोई रंग रूप नहीं है, वो जैसा का वैसे ही है किसी के पास भी. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for this wonderful session. We will be covering more deeper roots in the coming weeks. आप बस अपने आप को अलाइन रखिए, क्योंकि नहीं तो क्या होगा ना, आफ्टर सम टाइम यू विल बी डिस्कवरिंग, ओ माय गॉड देयर इज सो मच टू डू, सो मेनी थिंग्स, मैं कब करूं, कैसे करूं. Purposefully this week I didn't share the previous recordings, the old recordings, क्योंकि कई लोगों ने मेरे को बोला कि सर हम फॉलो ही नहीं कर पा रहे. करंट भी है साथ में पुराना भी आप भेज रहे हो, उससे भी पुराना हमारे पास है, क्या करूं क्या ना करूं. चलो ठीक है, एक वीक हम विराम देते हैं. But I want to fulfill on my commitment that I will be sharing the old recordings every week. Those who are joining me. Good. Thank you so much. Make your day amazing. Make your life amazing. Make people's life around you amazing. आपके आसपास के जितने लोग हैं जो आपके लिए मैटर करते हैं उनको अपलिफ्ट करो, so that they keep you uplifted. I am doing my bit to keep you guys uplifted so that you keep me uplifted. All right. Good day. Bye bye.